Friday.
What's up, everybody?
We made it.
Hey,
We made it.
Indeed.
Friday.
Ms. Markins, I don't think your audio is working.
Microphone check 1 2 1.
1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Happy Malcolm X Day to folks. Shout out to
Good one.
Malcolm X's birthday was today, so happy 98th.
And it's still
May 19th.
mental health awareness
Brother
month.
Bullet.
It is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yeah.
There we go.
Great.
There we go, Ms. Markins. There you go.
You know, Bobby is just trying to hold me down, but he can't hold this. all this.
Now you can tell us. You can
It's
tell
not
us.
his prerogative.
You can tell us now, and we can hear you.
But thank God. Praise God. I'm speaking. I'm speaking. Praise Him.
Reclaim your time.
Reclaim it
Yes.
and speak it.
Yes.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Wait a
Yes.
minute. Hold it now. Dana, wait a minute.
Sometimes. Yes.
Good.
Yes. Miles, your posts this week were quite engaging.
Really, I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate that. I try to. I've taken a. Well, I took before. I told you before I started real estate. I took a social media class, and the young lady said that your posts need to be entertaining, empowering, or engaging.
Okay.
One of the entertaining, empowering, or engaging. So I always, when I post, I always keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. Well, you
You
did
know,
it.
I appreciate it.
Whenever I see Miles post, Miles, you the most gangsters looking realtor that I've ever met. It's like, 'cause you come through with that suit, and I'll be like, you're like one of them old school Chicago, like, yeah, see, yeah. I'm Miles.
Just say I need to. She said I need to up my wardrobe. She said I need to do better in my wardrobe. So I'm gonna have to hire a hip rock star to be a stylist. She's gonna have to put on another hat for a brother so she can style me up to her liking, so she can, put me on rock star.
I have a few video credits that I've styled. I told y'all about the 50 Cent video.
Right.
Yes.
So with his little dog.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to
Boy,
do
I
that.
tell you, that thing just
Every week, they're coming for us. Every week.
Welcome to Petty Fridays.
And
everybody.
It's supposed to be.
Dwight, speaking of
petty.
the real estate game, I got some good news last night. I just picked up my first $7-figure $1 million listing.
Oh, right.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And drinks on Miles. After that.
Drinks and food.
But hey,
What are you talking about?
But I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm not the realtor that represented Jay-Z and Beyonce on this recent purchase in
Yeah.
for 200 million.
Yeah.
You guys hear about that? Did a purchase a home in California, the
Broke the record.
highest selling.
Yeah, broke the
That's
record.
what's up.
If you got it.
6%, 12 million to split between two realtors. I'll take that. Shoot, I could shut it down for 5 years if I get $1 million listing. Y'all, you won't have to worry about me posting no more, Dwight, or I'll be posting from Aruba.
That is funny.
I was like, I'm posting from Grambling's homecoming every year.
Keep going.
Wait a minute here. No, y'all keep going. I'm trying to see something.
Yeah, but congrats on that, brother. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
Appreciate that. This year, I have to admit that this has been a year where difficult year last year. With the passing of my mother, and I was rolling.
Yeah, Bobby. Mm-hmm. Bobby's in my ear. He said to say that over one more time, Miles.
What?
I couldn't hear you.
I just said that this year has been a complete manifestation of God's grace and favor upon real estate endeavors. Prior to my mother passing last year, I was actually on pace to hit all of my goals, and I had closed like 10 or 11 deals in like a 5-month span. But then when she passed, I had to put it down. And, anybody that's worked in real estate or in sales in general, you know, it's the ebbs and flows, it's the vicissitudes, it's the you know, that wave, you know, the peaks and valleys. So I was on a wave and I was on a high, but I had to come down off of it. And then, like I said, if you're working in sales, you know that you wanna, when you're on that wave, you wanna ride it. You wanna ride the momentum. So I was really kind of concerned about that coming into this year, because I was like, man, I got to get back on this wave. I got to start. But once the momentum picked up and we started moving and started closing deals, I was just blessed to have some really good clients and just just a manifestation of God's favor. So I'm appreciative to the Almighty for just blessing the brother in the capacities that he has. So and of course you guys, y'all support on the low, you know, because y'all like posts and y'all give me shout outs and too. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for sure.
Absolutely. We have one of your clients backstage. She'll be joining us. But
the time is right.
Estate, this guy, Rick Ross, the boss. Now, what were you all saying in the pre-show? Like, his property is one of the largest in Fayetteville. Was that it?
Fayetteville, Georgia.
Right. That's Evander Holyfield's old crib.
His promised land estate.
That's on Old National. Then that's right up from World Changers Church International.
Yes. It's called the Promised Land Estate.
Very familiar with that. That's where Evander had someone else living in his home and he didn't know, right?
I believe yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, he always has the thought of Mike Tyson biting his ear, living in his brain rent free for the rest of his life. But I mean,
don't do that, Dwight. They made up since then. They made up.
Listen,
and Mike Tyson has monetized that because he has the weed gummy,
the blunt,
the gummy, the bite me with the ear and the bite.
Yeah, it looks like an ear with
it. But back to Rose.
Yes.
He said, "Oh, okay, you're gonna try to stop me from having the car show at my private residence."
Yes, the second annual car show.
Annual car show that draws thousands to come and support him showing off his collection of automobiles.
Yes.
Then
and Gucci's coming to sing a little song.
Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane
with Keisha.
No.
Gucci Mane's not married to Keisha.
Yeah, but I don't think she's not listed.
She's not listed as an artiste.
Yeah.
Well, she's not an artist. Is she an artist?
I don't think
no.
I think she's an entrepreneur of some type.
No.
Isn't she in real estate?
I don't think she's in real estate. I think she's just more of like his business affairs manager, pseudo.
Wait, no, she's a businesswoman in her own right, not his stuff. Because he was in jail, remember?
No, but she held him down, though, B. She held him down. And
that's exactly what she's saying.
Yeah, she's held him down and she took care of him. And he gives her all the credit for like the changing of his lifestyle to making him healthy, working out, getting him off of
I think that's what she does. She's an entrepreneur in the wellness.
Okay, well there it is.
That's what she does. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that reminds me, we were supposed to have those doggone Freaknik pictures this week. That might be why Latif's not here.
How did that remind you? Like, what was the connection there?
Because I was getting ready to say, Bobby, you need to find out what Keisha does for a living so we can stop speculating.
Okay.
That's what happened. But back to Rick. He said, I'm running for mayor.
Yes.
He said, I'm running for mayor. Don't worry about it. Don't even Ronald Reagan could do it. Arnold Schwarzenegger can do it. Hey, Jerry Springer can try to flip it. And we have something else coming up about Jerry. But yes, Rick said, don't worry about it. I'm going to do it myself.
I'm going to be the mayor and the boss.
Yeah. Right.
Yes, the mayor and
Listen. I mean, if he wins, that victory party gonna have Mo Wingstop And you can.
Hey, I want to go.
Somebody said that Don Lemon was going to head his communications.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what B said.
That's right.
That's he's going to change his name to Don Lemon Pepper.
Lemon pepper.
Free lemon pepper wings until election time. Just free lemon pepper.
Oh, not lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper.
His name is Don Lemon Pepper.
Don Lemon Pepper. One time. You are a trip. I
hope you're listening.
All right.
Don.
Yes.
Call Rick Ross.
Jerry Springer. So did you see the video of him reading the will?
Was it real?
That wasn't my question. How you gonna answer my question with a question? I asked the question. I just asked the question.
Real.
Can't be.
Yeah.
No.
We're gonna have to discuss things, how the show's supposed to go in post-production.
I want to believe that Jerry Springer got some black kids. I
thought it was real.
It was not scripted at all.
It wasn't real?
No.
Oh wow!
But Belinda didn't even let me. Belinda and Avis didn't even let me get to tell the story before they was jumped to the punchline. My goodness, let there be a little foreplay. Jeez.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Jump right to it.
Tell us about it. Did we see what video? Tell us about it. Go ahead.
Marcus said she want to warm it up before she get down to business.
Don't patronize
to it.
You want an easy bake oven that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Marcus, warm it up.
Come from microwave. Jeez, put it in the oven. Let it baste it. Jeez, I mean, Lord,
put some more lemon.
They got time for all of that.
My jeez.
What?
Here.
Why was it not real? I need to know.
Bobby, what is this?
It was a video clip.
What's going on?
What is this, Harpo? This is Republican Councilman Matthew.
Oh yeah.
And he fell asleep. What kind of car is that?
It's a Benz.
That's what it looked like, huh?
Benz.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he fell asleep. The officer went over, woke him up, asked him to step out of the car. Said, you were asleep. He said, yes. I have that disorder where I fall asleep. He gave the technical term.
Narcolepsy.
No, it wasn't narcolepsy. It's another
Sleep
term.
apnea.
The dropsies. The dropsies.
There it goes. That one. And the man said, with a crack pipe in your hand?
He's a crackhead. That's why he fell asleep.
With a crack pipe? No, that's not what happened. You don't fall asleep.
That may be his prescription medication.
No, but then they asked him, are there any drugs in the car? And the man said no. And then they searched the car. And there was crack laced with fentanyl.
Hello.
How did he survive that?
He was trying to die.
Melinda, you know good and well they do not give any type of prescription in the glass little thing there.
A lot of people self-medicate.
How did he survive that?
They do now with marijuana.
Yeah.
Belinda's straight to the end, so you don't know
what's still doing crack.
Listen, when I read I said the same thing, Belinda. When I read it, I was like, who does crack? That is some low down dirty drug. That is like
they left crack in the 80s.
They did too.
And as far as I'm aware, didn't they drop all the crack off?
Crack is whack. Whitney said. Y'all tripping.
The problem, Miles, now that they've gentrified our neighborhoods, they done found
Shut up. Dummy.
Behind the fireplace.
That's what make the value go up. That's what make the value go up in the house.
Well, the mayor came out and gave a strong reprimand and advised him to step down.
That's a lot. He almost lost his life.
I got a problem. Step down when the police woke up that brother in Georgia, though, they woke him up with a good butt whipping and 6 shots to the back. I'm confused how somebody is able to just openly smoke crack
Shut
and
up.
get a pat on the back like we're sorry you had to go through whatever's
Dana,
bothering you. Please go on about your business.
This is a Dana announcement. Dana, how does that happen? He has the what for what?
The complexion for protection.
Amen.
All right.
Well, the mayor told him to spare his family and to spare his constituents in his district. Just go ahead and step down.
How about you stop smoking crack too? How about that?
And he said that too. He said you need to focus on some other things.
That's bad.
May your family leave office, get the fact that you're a whole crackhead in 2023.
Yeah.
How did he get there in life? Like, wonder how I got the. Y'all want to know how I got here, right? Like,
Crack laced with
we need that footage.
Miles, I'm saying like,
that's serious.
First of all, how you roll up to a crack house and be like, oh no, give me that top shelf. Give me that.
Yeah, in my Mercedes.
Give me the Louis the 13th version of crack.
In my Mercedes.
Give me that.
Let me get the good one.
Give me that. Yeah. Give me that Nino Brown.
Yeah.
Give me that Nino Brown Carter, New Jack City crack. That's
do you want regular crack or die quick? Which one do you want?
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Well, he graduated top of his class from crystal meth, so I mean.
Well, I'm just glad nobody got hurt.
Exactly.
He's smoking.
Nobody was gonna get hurt. Nobody was gonna get hurt.
No, he could have been driving. He could have done a lot of things.
Apparently not. Apparently not, Ms. Martin.
He better be glad he woke up.
Point. Could you imagine if he fell asleep at the wheel while he was driving?
He better be glad he woke up from that fentanyl.
How do we know he just didn't ease that brake once?
Shut up, Dwight.
You know what?
That wasn't a good crack to have.
I know when to wait a white.
Somebody check his dash camera because he probably got that look like my man from Sugar Hill. Like, oh
no, y'all bad today. Bad.
And then just press down on the brake like.
Just close his eyes. Anyways,
come on, baby.
Oh.
That just happened today.
To the goat.
81.
That's my father's favorite football player of all time.
I think that's everybody daddy favorite.
Especially the black daddies.
Yeah. Yes.
That is my father's favorite football player of all time. Rest in peace, big dog. Rest in peace, Jim Brown.
Jim Brown.
87 and didn't look a day over 50.
I thought he was 81. He was 87.
I thought I said 87.
Well, who's 81? Is she 81?
Yep.
Right. Martha.
Yeah, that's the 81.
Yeah.
Martha.
That's the 81.
Well, Father.
You ain't see Bill Bell.
Oh no.
What did she say?
Oh no. Well, Father. Well, Father God.
Oh,
come see about me. That's what she said.
Okay. All right.
Not okay.
Now you know they did some airbrushing. Come on now. You know that's not it. Come on now.
Martha said, I'm finna be up on her.
Martha said between the weed brownies and this Botox, y'all gonna get these 81 years.
Yeah.
Bill Bellamy said, you better stop it before I come up in that retirement home.
Not the retirement
home.
He
said that.
You better cut it out.
Yeah. So you're gonna end up pregnant. So that's what he said.
Oh Lord, no. Jesus.
Bill Bellamy said, you better stop with all this thirst.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, his haters been trying to bother him all show. They don't want to hear.
Sound like me.
He got a lot of greatness over there. We talking about you, Miles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we talking about you.
Hey, you starting to sound like the champ from Harlem Nights.
Oh my gosh. What is happening today? Oh my goodness.
Eyes ready.
Mother's Day, there was a protest going on.
White supremacists
with masks over their face.
Yes.
Upside down flags.
Escorted by the police.
That's ridiculous.
Because they must have pulled a permit.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Dwight? Isn't that how that happens?
They can get a permit, but Rick Ross can't. Come on now.
Right.
You know, and the difference is Rick Ross is running for mayor, and there's probably at least 4 mayors in that group right there.
There you go.
Exactly.
Just 4?
Yeah, I would say just 4. A couple city council people, but
that picture, just that picture.
Right, I'm thinking more like 10, 15.
Ridiculous.
Police chiefs.
On Mother's Day at that.
Right.
Principals.
They thought it was Mother Blake's Day.
Yeah.
Surgeons.
When I saw the footage, I thought it was a like a spoof. That it wasn't real.
Somebody was playing.
Yeah, until I saw it on a number of different locations. I said, "Oh, okay,
It's real."
This is
Yeah.
real."
Sadly,
We're just out here doing this. 2023. Wow.
It's like people bringing stuff back from old school. They bringing back crack and they bringing back white supremacy.
Right.
In public again.
In the open, yes.
Not just any crack, fentanyl laced.
Right.
Well, that's the new twist to it.
Yeah, like them cats was wearing skinny jeans, so that's the new twist to it too. They just
Right.
they ain't doing baggy
updated
robes no more. They doing skinny chinos.
Yeah.
Turn the White's microphone off. Can you do it? Can you do it? Oh my Lord.
Y'all didn't notice the updates, the upgrades. Y'all didn't notice.
You gonna see my thighs hugged
Shut up.
as I call you the N-word.
I cannot.
My whole thing is like, you can't call me the N-word and then take your pants off and they be inside out. Like those two things can't go
Turn
together.
his microphone off, Jay. Can you do this, please?
Two things cannot be true.
Oh my God.
Like said, when you take your pants off, they better not be inside out if you're gonna call me that, okay? You better have on some straight leg pants, some wide boot cuts, some boot cuts. You know what I mean?
You used to have that crease in your jeans. That's what I want.
You're not
Wait, look, not the crease like Willie.
Yes,
Willie G with his crease.
Straight from Henry's dry cleaner?
Right. Chris. You hear me? You put your hand up the leg and just go.
And you feel it going up.
You spread it apart. Yes, heavy. What is it called?
Yes.
Starched. Heavy starched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bringing that back. Yes.
Yeah. Willie G.
Because you grew up after they stopped doing that. Really?
Who, me?
I'm talking to Miles.
Oh.
Me?
Miles.
Oh, Miles. I was like, who, me? Oh, no.
What?
Miles grew up what?
I'm like, hello? Thought Miles was with me, but okay.
Yeah, this is
Oh, geez, golly.
All right, Miles, go ahead. Go ahead. Tell us what happened with this.
So
I love it.
JJ Redick, who is one of the up and coming media ESPN sports NBA analysts, vehemently
Isn't he also a former NBA player?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Okay.
Former NBA player. Vehemently defended not Ja Morant's actions, because I want to make sure I make that distinction, but defended the punishment that is being rumored to come down on Ja, saying that he didn't break any laws and that he's rumored to be suspended for half the season, and JJ Redick was just simply not having that, and he made the juxtaposition of Ja's situation versus the mass shootings that we are seeing and that have become so prevalent in American society, and how American politicians haven't done a damn thing about that. So how is the NBA or anybody else for that matter going to try to hold Ja responsible when they don't want to hold society responsible for when these atrocities happen? And I couldn't agree with him more.
And
And he showed that what was it, governor? He showed
Yeah.
the political person with his
Tennessee,
greeting card.
I think, and Dwight can give us the accurate about who was, but it was, I think it's a Tennessee governor who proposed with his family with the AR-15, and he brought up a
The
lot
Christmas card.
Yeah.
It's very common because I think I've sent that over to the battles, telling them that I saw them in that picture.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you change the hue, that could be the background.
Wow.
Yeah, they told me no, never.
I'm sure you've been to our house a couple of Christmases and we never had anything like that. But okay.
Yeah. Now, on the Ja Morant thing, you know, I appreciate JJ Redick in the notion that it's not illegal. The thing that bothers me, and people appreciate, the man signed a $213 million extension that had clauses in it around behavior.
Of course.
So they're saying that he's estimated to lose almost 40 million of that because of the repeated action. Because the clause, when the last incident happened, was before he signed. They put the thing in there like, don't do it again, or you're gonna start getting penalized money. And he did it again. And I'm just him
and his friends got to be the dumbest people on earth. You hear me?
And for me, it's like, I'm not, you know, if you want to act like you're a young dude out here in the streets doing whatever, that's your business. But I'm just trying to figure out how you gonna lose for, like, bro, like if somebody said, listen, here's a gun in the video or $40 million, I'm picking the 40 million.
But here's the thing, Dwight. I think that we all think about it now from our current state of mind, based on our based on our maturity now. But all of us have done things. All of us have done things, said things, participated in certain things that you look back on at 22, and now.
As much as I want to disagree with you,
but
I am reminded of the time when I got my call back from MTV and I told them I need you to call me later on because I'm asleep.
Yeah, like we've all.
And I never heard
from them again.
Enjoy your sleep. Enjoy your sleep.
Enjoy your nap.
Right.
I said, this is Thursday. I don't have classes on Thursday. Thursday mornings I sleep in. So if you could give me a call back a little later, I can discuss the job opportunity with you then. But not right now.
So now you look back.
Yes, of course I call you.
So Ms. Marcus, you look back at that and say, I had to be the stupidest.
I had to be the stupidest. Stupidest.
And we have said that has saved your life.
But there again, it saved my life because
the reason for everything.
I would have been strung out on drugs, multiple children, don't know who the baby daddies were, living in New York, probably
one phone call.
Right, like ended well. No way the 18, 19, 20-year-old Jessica would have been where I am now had I moved from college to New York instead of college to Miami. No way. I would have been dead. I wouldn't have even been this. I wouldn't have been 52.
I hear you, Jessica, but the argument I would make is this. Let's say 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old Jessica didn't do anything that got them in a scenario, right? And then someone then presented you with $200 million. And then after you got that, you started doing dumb stuff.
No, I can't agree with that.
That is.
I can't agree with that.
Like I hear you, Miles, and I'm not trying to be judgmental from an ageist standpoint.
That's what it sounds like, Dwight.
No. It sounds like. What I'm simply making the argument is that when presented now, like they want a job, basically, like they're trying to set up Ja Morant, and this has been the play, right? For a post LeBron, who's our superstar, kind of like next generation, right?
Correct.
And he shoe contract, Powerade deal, doing all these things. And they're like, and mind you, they're doing it on the credibility of the fact that he comes from
the
nuclear setup.
Household. Yeah, correct.
Nice household, went to the right high school, all these other things. And now you out here perpetuating something that you're not. So it'd be one thing if you was out here for the streets for your whole life, and now you're out here just, that's what it is. But now you're out here just trying to be something that you're not because you feel like that's the moment that you're in. Like,
well,
let me get out here, pop bottles.
I would argue the contrary, Dwight. I would say that you're saying that he's messing up the opportunities or messing up the money or the big payday that is to come, so to speak, or his future earning potential. And I would argue that his actions are a direct result of what happens when you pay 22 and 23-year-olds.
That's not true. Listen.
No, yes, it is.
Listen.
No, but
Listen.
if you got a 20-something year old, I'm gonna give him 20.
He would have been paid $20. He would have done the
And he's
same.
gonna lose 40. He's like,
The money doesn't matter.
$20.
I bet the difference.
He wants to be from the streets. It doesn't matter how much money this boy has. He want to be a product of the street. He want to be a thug. It doesn't matter how much money he has. He hangs with the people to portray that life. It doesn't matter about the money.
The money matters.
It doesn't matter for him.
If he graduated, he probably was the token person at his high school. You understand? When he got out of high school going to college, he was like, I'm finna be a thug. This is who I'm supposed to be. And that's it.
Those are his people.
It doesn't matter about the money. He was gonna do it anyway.
I mean, but when you say thug, there's a difference between being a thug and trying to look like a thug.
That's what I'm saying. He's not a thug. He's gonna do everything to portray that person because that's who he feels like he needs to be. He didn't grow up in that lifestyle.
He's a movie guy.
I was in the Werther's original with April G.
That's
I was
what
just going to be making the egg sandwiches anyway with $200 million. It wasn't going to be
This is what I'm saying. I'm like, my friend was doggone in the state Senate. Like, we didn't do stupid stuff. I'm his friend, ride with him. I'm not doing nothing stupid to jeopardize him. And I wouldn't let him do nothing stupid to jeopardize himself. That's what I said.
But this generation lives in a world
where
all of their ratchetness.
I don't care.
Is documented, and they choose to do that, so they kind of incriminate and indict themselves.
Exactly. You said exactly what I said. They choose to do what they want to be doing.
Right.
It has nothing to do with anything about how they were brought up or where they come from or whatever. They choosing to be who they want to be.
I want to be his therapist.
You got older people
we need to have a conversation. I don't know if you worked with him before.
Don't call, text.
Text me. Don't call me.
Text me. If she don't have your number in her phone, she's not gonna answer. But
text Belinda, please.
Just text me.
Text her first. Give her a warning.
And because she don't know your number, make sure you put the gun emoji so she knows.
Put the gun emoji and
so she knows it's her. Yeah. So she knows it's you.
We'll talk.
Pew pew.
Shut up.
She's a Memphis, right?
They even talked about that on I Am Athlete, April, just about Channing Crowder has said it several times, like babies with money. Like
it doesn't, it's a little, it's
that matters.
Listen.
This is different
because
they
you was acting as
listen, we caught you with this, don't do it again. And here you are, let me just showcase it again. So
it has nothing to do with money. We got people that go to schools down here that try to do the same thing and they ain't got no money.
You said
it doesn't matter. It doesn't. That's who they choose to be. It doesn't matter.
Like you're not gonna tell me what to do.
I don't know.
Nah,
they just choose to be who they want to be.
He just dominated.
I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be.
What you
it's
say?
just who they want to be.
I think it's a.
No, I think it's a combination of you're not gonna tell what to do, and I want to be.
Said he's not gonna let you be great.
I'm above all this.
Say it again.
No, I said it's a combination of you're not gonna tell me what to do. I'm this person. I do whatever I want to do. And
when I want to do it.
When I want to do it, this is who I think I want to be. I want to still stay cool with my friends or whatever. So it's that combination. But they need to listen to Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson said, you know what? When he went and slapped that fan in the stands out there in Paceville, he said, yeah, I want to go back and slap a few people a few more times. They took $3 million from me. I knew then not to go back and slap those people again. So
I'm sure you would ask Carl Anderson that he's happy he had the Reebok deal because he was out here trying to be like that dude too. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a bunch of people in the NBA who already tread that water that Ja doesn't have to tread. So why do you feel compelled to like be that dude? Like stop trying.
He would have still been that dude without money.
Thank you.
He would have still been just like that without money.
I would say I think it's a function of an amalgam of factors, and I'm not trying to discount.
Is that like Amalgam X, like Malcolm X?
It's Malcolm X's birthday. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
It's a function of an amalgam of factors, but TT, I really believe that you just can't discount the fact that at 22, 23, I got 50 M's in the bank, and you're saying that it doesn't matter, and I just couldn't disagree with that because
that means ball out of control. 50 M's mean ball out of control, not flash a gun. That's different.
Let me tell you what it does. It adds.
That's dumb. Flash your money.
It adds another layer of invincibility. Speaking to what Avis was saying when she said, "You're not gonna tell me what to do and how to do it."
But that I don't even think that last clip was that. I don't think that last clip was that.
Dolph got killed though. That's the part that right. Like, bro, like you're literally out here on IG. People can see the sign where you at in the background, the address of the spot that you at. It's like an invitation to get.
Yeah.
To get jammed up.
He didn't where he like that last clip was not where he was trying to do it because he didn't have the phone, right? His friend had it, and his friend panned over there and saw him.
And let me say this.
And the friend whipped it back real fast, like, "Oh Lord, we can't do that."
He tried to help him, like I guess maybe he didn't know he had the gun, but
he was on IG. He was on IG Live, and he was already showing him, like, why are you
picking up the gun to put it in the screen, you dodo? It's a dodo. He just wanted to be. That's who he wants to be.
Let me make this
point baby, crazy.
Which is something we haven't discussed.
Make yourself available.
One of the biggest factors that Ja really needs to get a handle on is the company that he keeps.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's
not the people he grew up around. Those people that were in the car with him were not the people he grew up around.
Yeah, don't make I would concur with that, TT, but he has to really solicit the counsel and the company of individuals who mean him well, because
somebody need to go talk to his mama.
Right, and
he can't do that
so he can get a beating.
He has too much.
He need to get a beating.
He's the only one with something to lose.
His mama need to go beat him.
That's a dangerous position.
But we don't know his mama. She might be a like too.
You're pull up somewhere, you doing something crazy. It's like, okay, stop it. Sorry.
You don't know.
Listen, he bought his mama and daddy the house next door to his. If I was them, I would take the golf cart with a belt and just roll up. You know what I'm
you lose your mind. Let me kick your butt right fast because you tripping.
We got to talk, Chief.
But you got a lot of, like you said, you got a lot of young athletes that went through that. And
that's crazy.
Like one NFL players that was getting contracts couldn't stop smoking weed.
Mm-hmm. They were supposed to stop smoking
if they want to make their NFL money. That the 40 million, 50 million contracts they had, and they couldn't stop.
What you say about Michael
but
Vick?
you addicted at that point. You're not addicted to hold no gun in the air, like
Michael Vick. What?
So you tell me you smoking weed? If somebody gave you $50 million, you couldn't stop smoking weed?
He's addicted. He might need to go to a program.
You don't stop your lifestyle. You got money in the bank.
That's dumb too. So it's like they don't know.
I mean, I can see there's an addiction that can come from that. You could be addicted to it and want to just continue to do it because you might crave to do it, like people drinking sodas or something like that. But you don't have no addiction to showing a gun in the screen. It's my addiction.
He might think he's just doing a video shoot. He just showing off.
You got Well,
It's crazy.
Maniacs, they don't need to steal, but they keep stealing.
Mm-hmm.
That is it's a condition.
Okay.
You heard the condition. You named it first.
It's
Kleptomaniac. It's something wrong. Yeah, it's something wrong. But it's nothing wrong with him having to pull a gun up all the time. That's nothing, unless something else is behind that clinically. It's nothing else wrong with him.
He might just want to be seen like that. He needs to be seen like that all the time.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. It's him. It don't matter. It don't have nothing to do with that money. It's him.
It's him. It's
Nah, TT, that money matters.
Well, let's see.
No.
Money mattering and him deciding what he wants. Let's see what it is that he wants to do with himself since he's all in the front of everyone.
Where is his mama? Because my mama just showed up. Yeah.
Look, he lost 40 million out of 230 million, so he's like, oh, I still got 180 million.
Where is his mama to help him do the math?
Listen,
that's a 23-year-old mindset, though.
I hate math, but that ain't mathing. It's all
no, the math.
Yeah, his mama need to help him do the math.
And I don't have to play the whole season, too.
It was a whole lot of stuff with math with us.
The math ain't mathing.
The math is not mathing.
I don't really want to talk about this, but we would be remiss if we did not talk about the fact that Disney World said they are not relocating their office from Los Angeles, bringing over, 2,000 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Florida, this multi-billion-dollar project to read. What is it? Ready Read?
Yeah.
Ready Creek. Florida. Okay. Reedy Creek, Florida. DeSantis, don't worry about it. Get somebody else to do it. We're not coming to Florida. Right. And then
DeSantis is nuts.
He replied and said that he's pretty much like he's not surprised because a number of your business ventures have been declining from a profitability standpoint. Your portfolio is not looking right. So
like his is much better.
Making a decision like that.
As long as people keep.
She's so crazy. These people are international. They're not Orlando. That's not their livelihood. Like, it's not just Orlando. They're international. Like, they have Disney World in other countries. Is he crazy?
It's not just that one company.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I understand what you showed about the companies that we, the ones that we know about here. However, I was noting that they are international. It's not just Hulu. It's not just, they have these things in other countries. So you're not just messing with something that's in Florida, in Orlando. You are messing with a big old giant here.
I was surprised that they stopped though.
I would say this, Ms. Markins. Don't tell them nothing, because guess what? Should Disney decide to pull out of Orlando and collapse the whole economy of Central Florida?
Ooh-wee.
It's gonna be some smoke in the city.
Do y'all know how many people have season tickets?
Be some furniture moving.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of people in Miami carry season tickets to Disney.
Right.
They go back and forth.
Dwight, stop itching. Stop itching, Dwight. I want to hear it.
No, I mean, I'm just simply, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And this is the stupid game that Ron DeSantis keeps playing with. And really, it's a waiting game. And people need to understand that. Like, Disney's like, bro, you're only going to be around until 2026. Right? Like, we can wait you out. Like, we've been
before, and we'll be here when you leave.
Walt Disney started purchasing properties in that area in the late 1950s, early 1960s. That Disney World opened up in 1971, like before Ron DeSantis was born. Like,
right.
They're in this for the long game, and he's over here playing this petty game. Like, look at me. I just imagine this dude 50 years from now sitting in a bar by himself, telling the story about one time Disney used to cower to me, and people just being like, "Shut up, crazy old man." I'm going to Disney World. I don't know what you're talking about. Because that's really what's that's really what his life's trajectory is going to be. It's him sitting around drinking beers with his buddies, talking about, remember that one time I made Disney mad, and them looking at him like, you stupid. You know you on a watch list now. Like you know you're a private citizen and can't come back to Disney World.
Right.
That's what you're setting yourself up for.
$10 a piece because we ain't got nobody to pick them.
Right. You got married at Disney World and now you can never go back.
And what about your kids? They can't go on that senior bash night, whatever it is.
Your kids gonna have to change their last name from DeSantis to something else. They're gonna be like, Daddy, why I can't go? They say everybody named DeSantis can't go to Disney World now.
Right.
Like, my bad.
But you got married there.
I messed up. I did that.
Did he get married there?
He got married there.
No way.
Wait.
You can't even go back and celebrate your anniversary.
Listen, your kids gonna grow up mad at you, bro, because they're gonna be like,
can't go to Disney. Oh man.
Can we go to Disney World? No,
I mean, tripping because the level that you get when you that type of person when you go to Disney World is top notch. The experience is out of the world.
Ron DeSantis, Disney got something strong. He gonna get to the gate and be like, it says the price here is this much. Why am I have to pay 10 times that? Because you suck. Frankly,
it's a good thing, though. This is a good thing. This is a beautiful thing because it really just ensures that we don't ever really have to worry about him being the president. It really does. It really is. Their arms and their
I don't know. It's just enough fools in the world to just.
It reaches that high.
Enough.
What he's talking about is none of his ads gonna be on ABC, ESPN,
right,
or any of the other affiliated.
Like I said, their arms and their resource reach, it reaches
right.
His doesn't.
Right. That's why I was saying it's across the seas. Okay.
But if they don't want him to be president, he ain't gonna be president. You ain't gotta worry about that.
And if you saw
gonna snap them 2 fingers.
If you saw Sunday's show of Succession, you understand how the media has a lot to do with who you vote for.
Of course.
President.
You said Sunday's what?
Succession.
Oh.
Like you saw, CNN gave a town hall to Trump. They ain't called nobody else. They ain't like, there have been 5 announced candidates for the Republican nomination. CNN did a town hall with 1. They'll
we talked on the pre-show about the other candidates from the last election weren't even acknowledged as a candidate.
Listen, Ron DeSantis is going to make that announcement, and I promise you, it's going to feel like a drop in the bucket. You're going to be like, "Oh, he did? He not president?" I'm sorry, I was too busy watching the NBA on ESPN, and nobody said anything.
That is hilarious.
That part. So we
what is happening?
Hello?
What is going on?
Hello?
Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Listen, now. I need to tell this story. Bobby pulled it up, so let me talk about it. Jamie Foxx is in rehab in Chicago. Actually, the best facility basically for survivors of stroke, brain aneurysm, cancer, which of course we can rule that out just based on the immediacy of the condition in which incapacitated him. They said he was doing better.
So he wasn't at home playing pickleball?
Listen, we had a conversation about that. I was like, pickleball is baby tennis. Regular people can't go play pickleball. Like, you just got out of the hospital and you going to play pickleball? No, nobody can do that. I was like, she's being ridiculous.
It was a video game. It was a video game.
Oh, it was a video game of pickleball.
I said that.
She's playing.
She did.
That's what she was. That was our conversation. She was like, "Oh, he was playing the video game of it because there's no way he was out there for real doing that."
Do we know?
First of all, he just got out and when she said for weeks, I was like, he just went in.
For weeks, he was.
How is it weeks?
For weeks, he was in the rehabilitation.
It sounded like he could have said, "I want to pickle y'all."
Like something.
That just got.
She got the wording wrong.
You know what I'm saying? Like
she was being ridiculous.
Because I can see you getting out of the hospital and be like, I could go for a pickle.
She really doesn't have to say anything.
I could
She
go
can just
for a
focus
pickle,
on
y'all.
her dad.
She doesn't have to say anything.
Doesn't
You're
have to
right,
say
Belinda.
anything. She could be quiet.
We all love
and
Jamie
focus
Foxx.
on
We
taking
all
care of daddy.
for him.
That's it.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was saying anyway.
You are right. She can sit there quietly.
But there is
and
a
not
new
say a thing.
pickleball court somewhere in our neighborhood. I'm gonna find it for y'all so y'all can play.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's called,
I'm sure. I mean, it's on a tennis court. It's just a smaller
No,
little
they made
area.
one just for pickleball.
Just for
Not
pickleball.
gonna diminish pickleball, okay?
No, I'm saying they have like we went to what is it called?
Oh,
Dana is a 5-time pickleball champion. All right, Dana.
Champion.
just keep it saying.
Dana, you better be the pickleball champ.
No, thank you, Daniel. I didn't know.
We didn't know that.
Thanks, Danny. Thanks, Danny.
He never tells us anything.
We did not know that.
I mean, you're telling about your softball prowls. We didn't know about the pickleball, bro. Let's go.
Right.
I think we're not involved in
pickleball
investing in
shows up
pickleball.
earlier than softball, so it's like
Dog, that is
Okay.
like the whole world. I love it.
We'll go to one of your softball games, then to the pickleball game.
He's a triathlete. Okay.
I try a lot.
Wait, what's the thing?
He tries everything.
He try everything. He's a triathlete. You hear me?
Oh,
Try that one. I'm gonna try that one too.
The athlete word is used pretty loosely.
I love it. I love it. Ooh, it's another story. I don't want to do that.
Bobby.
Please. No. I don't want to do that.
One more, Bobby. Come on.
I don't want to do that one.
What you got, Bobby?
I don't want to do that one.
I was
We
in
can
Cutler
do
Bay.
this one.
Oh, yeah.
But this is not good though. Okay.
What happened? Oh yeah, I saw that.
This is another
Right.
delusional situation. Like I'm not
This is crazy.
understanding why. Okay.
What happened?
Well, there was allegedly a paparazzi chase for 2 hours.
A high speed chase.
High speed paparazzi chase for 2 hours in New York.
In New York.
See, everything about that sounds crooked.
New York City?
For real.
Yeah,
You
New York
ain't no high speed in New York.
Yeah, you can't.
Nice.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
You stuck in traffic off rip in New York. What you
Right.
They was on bike.
Feared
Oh,
for
baby.
their lives. And
Now I can see if you was on the subway, I would fear for my life on the subway.
Right.
If you were black on the subway.
Because anyway, subway in general is.
I don't know. It's black.
then they came out and said, no, that's not what happened.
Did they? I didn't know that. Y'all, I'll be so behind. I can't get any service at work.
And said,
What-
yeah,
what-
we had a few people distracting, they were trying to say that it could have caused like a loss of life, but they were thinking maybe if the scooters crossed in front of the taxi while it was driving, but they showed pictures of it like easing up in New York traffic and lots of cameras being, flashing. So that was the chase. That was it.
I don't know who leaked that. Whoever did it needs to be not only fired, but like blackballed because that's how Diana. That's how
I was
Princess-
going to say that was very reminiscent of Diana.
I went through a little cycle hearing the story, and I'm like, oh, Harry.
He living out his mama.
He's reliving what happened to his
Right.
mama.
Yeah.
And then they said, no.
No.
Now, they need to be suspended and fined $20 million.
Nothing.
Oh my goodness.
It gets worse. Go ahead, Dwight. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying, whoever that publicist is, was probably Ja Morant's publicist too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Somebody just out here having a pretty bad day being a PR person.
You're not gonna leave Ja alone, man.
No, I know his.
Wait,
His-
before you go to wait, I have to finish with Harry.
Okay.
They then issue a statement of demand
Who's they?
for all of the footage to be immediately turned over to them.
This is America.
Because they wanted to live that life.
Everybody laughed when they read the statement that they issued in regards to the high-speed 2-hour chase in New York.
What should they have done? Once they were caught in the lie, what would have been the next best step?
The first thing should have been just not making the whole story up. Just go on about your life.
We were bothered for 2 hours by paparazzi. We were trying to charge.
Yeah.
Get out of our cab, and we were just stuck there in traffic for 2 hours because they were in the way. Our driver didn't want to run them over. We're just trying to make sure everyone's safe. And we're sorry that this escalated like it did.
I like that.
Avis for their PR person.
Okay. I just wanted to know how they were going to get out of this.
Avis, Dwight wants you to go be Jaws publicist now.
The high-speed chase was a relentless pursuit of more than 2 hours.
Wow.
Talk about embellishment.
They like stick with it.
In New York,
it don't matter.
Right.
Stay with it. It's gonna be the truth.
In New York.
Listen, first of all, it couldn't be high speed, and 2 hours would have gotten you from Upper Manhattan to Lower Manhattan. That's about it. You would have gone from Broadway to Harlem. That's how you would have gotten in 2 hours.
They would have had to been on foot for 2 hour high speed chase.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle demand that a photo agency hand over the footage snapped by paparazzi after their near catastrophic car chase.
It's a full circle moment, Jessica, because whoever
here we go
in that story clearly was smoking crack with fentanyl.
Yeah, you heard me. I knew
that was holding up traffic.
Here we go.
They're like, I thought a high speed chase.
Long shot, but I got the reach. Pop lock, now I'm off the leash. Mic drop, I ain't gotta preach. I just do what comes natural. 5-star, everything I see.